Yeah, hello, this is Byron, and it's April 1st, and I would just like to talk about a subject that's been bothering me for a long time. I have a confession to make. I've actually, made fun of people tongue in cheek, in many ways, like transgender people and people that say they're trapped in the wrong body. Um, and I think that in some ways I've been much too judgmental toward these people because, as I searched my soul, I found out that, I'm also someone who is trapped in the wrong body. And it's time for me to admit that to the world. Though I'm not transgender, I am transeconomic, which means that I am trapped in the wrong economic class. Um, I don't feel like someone who has to go to work, should have to go to work. I feel like someone who should be a billionaire. And therefore, I feel like people should support me in who I feel like inside. And, that they should support who I am and who I feel like, in my heart. Therefore, I feel like I should be treated as a billionaire, and I think people should call me by the name which I feel like it's my right to be called, which is Bill Bezos Gates Bloomberg. And I think government aid packages should definitely be sent to me, so that I can be a billionaire and that I should not have to work. Because this is who I feel like I am inside. I am trans-economic. And, some people may laugh at that, but that's who I feel like I am inside. There's no reason for me to have to feel like something that I'm not, I feel like, if I want to be Bill Bezos, Gates Bloomberg, that this is who, people should treat me as. And therefore, they should, government should send me money, private equity firm should send me money so that I can feel like who I am inside, and I feel like as a person, as a person who is trapped in the wrong economic class, this is something that should be allowed, and people should be allowed to be who they want to be. And therefore, this is my right as a human being, and it's everyone's right to be treated as and to be called by the name that they feel like who they are, and that therefore I should no longer have to put on this front, for the world that I'm someone who has to go to work and and someone who has to work hard. I should be treated as the person who I feel like inside, which is a billionaire, a billionaire who can boss people around and give snarky television comments and be treated like I have eternal knowledge because I have loads of money. This is who I am inside. This is who I feel like inside, and this is my right as a human being to be treated as who I feel like. So, therefore, I'd appreciate it if people would refer to me as the name for which I choose, and to basically treat me as such. And as I look at the calendar, I realize it's April 1st, April Fool's Day.